Hello, my name is Amber and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is kind of a bittersweet one. I have decided to officially unhaul my Cassandra Clare books. With how I have such bittersweet emotions about these books, I figured I would dedicate a whole video to it instead of just, hey, they're in my unhaul, especially since I did have conflicting feelings about it. So I guess I'll start with how I became in the Shadowhunters world and how I became out of the Shadowhunters world, I guess. I got into Cassandra Clare books when City of Bones was first released into paperback. My aunt had got me City of Bones for my birthday or Christmas the year that it had come out in paperback. My aunt was the kind of person who, if I had an interest in something, it might reflect what other book I would get from her. A couple of the series that I ended up really enjoying as a child were because my aunt had decided to go on a whim and say, I think this might be something you're interested in. And so I started reading Cassandra Clare books. When I was younger, the Mortal Instruments series was one of the only series that I was keeping up with as it was being published. The Mortal Instruments trilogy, City of Glass, was my favorite. I cannot tell you how many times I've read City of Glass. It had been my absolute favorite. However, there was a gap of time between when City of Glass came out and City of Fallen Angels came out. My copy of City of Glass actually got replaced in between those. By the time City of Fallen Angels came out, I had moved on to a different series. I wasn't as excited for the continuation of a trilogy that I thought ended wonderfully. I was hesitant. And I did not actually get to City of Fallen Angels until 2016, and that might have killed my love for Cassandra Clare books. I ended up not enjoying the second half of the Mortal Instruments series as much as I enjoyed the first half. And I started finding flaws with it because I had grown as a reader in the 9 years between when City of Glass came out and when I first picked up City of Fallen Angels. I ended up not enjoying the second half of the series. I really enjoyed the Infernal Devices, and I'm actually going to be keeping those. By the time I got to Lady Midnight, I was hesitant. And after I read Lady Midnight, I was kind of feeling like maybe my relationship with Cassandra Clare books was on the bend. However, I never got around to reading Lord of Shadows, and I just don't want to anymore. And I've been unhauling books recently that I used to enjoy when I was younger, and I don't think if I reread them I would enjoy them as much. And I need to look at my shelves and acknowledge that I don't think I'm ever going to complete Artifice's trilogy. I don't know if I'm just holding on to them and holding on to the Mortal Instruments series because of nostalgia, or if it's because I actually want to revisit them. And going through and picking out books for my last couple of unhauls, I've been iffy on if I wanted to keep my Cassandra Clare books. And I decided I don't want to continue on in the Dark Artifices, and with my last unhaul, I decided it was time for them to go. I'm keeping the Infernal Devices because I do still really enjoy that series, and I feel like I will revisit that one. However, I've decided to unhaul City of Bones, 10th anniversary edition of City of Bones, City of Ash, City of Glass, City of Fallen Angels, City of Lost Souls, City of Heavenly Fire, The Bane Chronicles, Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy, Lady Midnight, and Lord of Shadows. Aside of the Infernal Devices, the only one I was considering keeping was City of Glass. However, I've decided to get rid of City of Glass. I don't know if eventually I will regret this decision, but I feel very strongly that I should as of right now. Do you have any thoughts on this video? It was very bittersweet in my opinion. Let me know in the comments down below. If you like what you saw here today, be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a nice day!